Welcome back to my channel, whatever. Period. My name is Lynn, and I'm meal prepping while my baby sleeps. So I'm gonna go ahead and film while I do that, because if I don't multitask while she's asleep, it's not gonna get done. That's basically. So anyway, I don't really have a script for this video. Okay, a little bit about my channel. I post really like introspective videos where I'm like yapping about my personal experience and perception of the world around me and of myself, and what I've observed from doing that is that my perception is ever changing of myself and the world around me, and I plan on documenting it every time. So there's that. Hold on. So a bit more about myself and this channel. I'm an author. It kind of feels disassociative to even say that out loud. I be writing, and so I have 3 books. Only 2 of them are available right now, but it's my holy trinity: the mother, the daughter, the baddest bitch, period. And the titles of each book: Eternity is Right Now, Ass Out, Gang Shit Only, a gang of poems too lazy to publish themselves. And Eternity is Right Now, Gang Shit Only, they are poetry books. But Ass Out, it has poetry in it, but it also has diary entries from like 2017, which I would have been 17 at the time. And yeah, it's definitely given a concept book, and I think I made that concept up, but it doesn't have any chapters, and it has like visual arts, it has poetry, it has diary entries, and so it's just me as a concept. That's why I call it a concept book. So now that that's out the way, go ahead and like this video and subscribe, period. And one thing that I've been thinking really heavily about lately is like the Black experience and what does that mean. And so for context, I've been grieving my brother. My brother was murdered in 2020, like 3 months before his 25th birthday. And we had a lot of candid conversations throughout his entire life, but especially during that point in his life. And because of the conversations that we had so candidly before he passed, it just helped me realize that like he had been operating so reactionary and out of his unconscious mind his entire life because of how he was socialized. He's very dark skinned, very nappy head, very poor family, with like substance abuse in our family, also, you know, just trauma, period, just all types of trauma. So anyway, by the time he had come into his conscious mind about what was going on in the world around him, by the time he came into his conscious mind, all the consequences of his actions was hot on his ass. So he came into his conscious mind and he's seen the end of his life on the way to him. So I'm just saying it to say, you know, the stakes are high when you have these types of conversations and treat them like that. Like, you know, it's been 4 years. It'll be 4 years in the month of September next month, which that month is always hard for me. So I've been reflecting on our conversations, as I do every year when it hit the anniversary of his passing comes up. And one thing that like has stuck out to me is that like a lot of times the lumping class of Black experiences is one that is unconscious or subconscious. I think my baby is literally about to start crying, so Okay, no, I think she's talking. Anyway, she's awake, so I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna try to make this quick. But anyway, so yeah, one thing about the Black experience that I've observed with my lineage and myself is that very unconscious or very subconscious is what we operate out of. Like, when you are being socialized in a state that dehumanizes you before you have the like cognitive awareness to know that you are alive, then I feel like that for me and for mine has caused us to operate from a place of like this, not necessarily just the shadow self, but the unconscious mind. Okay, so what I mean by that is that like before I see things, I feel them. So this causes me to be very reactionary to certain things. Also, you know, I feel like the more I learn about myself and the world around me, which is the whole point of this YouTube channel, and now the whole point of my existence, is like now I'm able to see things and then decide how I'm gonna feel about it. I'm still reactionary in the sense that once I decide that I'm gonna feel a type of way about it, then you feel me, it's up from there. But that's a video for another day. We're not gonna even talk about that today. I'm saying that to say that like lately I've been having tension with like figures online that like are meaning well with the message that they are sending, but it's like when they talking to niggas, they talking so rough. And it's like the analogy that I was using when I was talking to my partner the other day is that it feels like when people are informing us about class issues and self-interest, they shake us first and then sit us down, and then they get to the point on why it connects to self-interest after they get finished telling you all types of, well, nigga, you should know this, but you don't know this, and so I'm gonna dehumanize you first because I'm mad that you don't see humanity for what it is. And it's like, how do you have that expectation of somebody that is dehumanized? And it's only with niggas, because we don't have that expectation. We don't treat other groups of people like that when it comes to what they don't see about our experience or other people's experiences. But when it comes to nappy head, dark skinned niggas, we get motherfucking talked any type of way to. Like, people don't even perceive us as even being deserving of the respect to just have a conversation with the nigga that don't know nothing and then let the nigga know something. Like, so anyway, I'm saying that to say that, you know, this channel is a safe place for niggas like me and niggas like that, and we all like each other because same. But also, it's like everything in our life is so hyper aggressive toward us that if ever you looking to enlighten a nigga on something, you gotta be gentle, my nigga. You gotta be gentle, period. And you gotta make that shit make sense. But you just telling a nigga that, like, you know, murder is wrong and that genocide is wrong, that's not gonna land for the nigga who everybody they know and love and they grew up with was murked before they was 25. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it's wrong, but niggas die every day. That's gonna be the mentality. So we talking to people who've been socialized in a way that we don't understand, and we're mad because they don't understand what we telling them. So my goal is, in this channel and in this video, is to give people who are in those positions of wanting to enlighten people like me that come from my class background. You gotta know who you talking to, and you gotta know what they about first. You feel me? Like, this ain't no type. You can't reason with people like me using reasoning because we are reactionary. So it's like, you tired of being killed, just kill some motherfuckers back up. That's how it like retaliate. You feel me? But that's counterproductive. I understand now. But like initially, that's not something that she's so loud. I think she's trying to eat her fist. But anyway, that's counterproductive, but that's also not something that, you know, is going to be brought to our awareness yet until we struggle around it together. So also, I'm saying that to say, I'm trying to make sure she's not crying, that she's just doing baby jabber. Okay, yeah, she's just doing baby jabber. So I'm like, this has a season. It's kind of plain. I'm gonna keep this as is. But anyway, I'm saying that to say, so when perceiving people like myself that are very reactionary and very ignorant to the world around us, and you want us to become enlightened, and you want us to be in a space where we are aware of our self-interest and able to be organized, what you have to understand is, even after you lay the foundation of the problem at hand, because we are dehumanized and criminalized and poor as fuck and black as fuck and nappy head as fuck, because all of these things impact directly how we are socialized. That's why I keep reiterating that reality. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that, like, when you bring people to the light from this shadow aspect of a paradigm, this paradigm that is unconscious, subconscious, it's darkness. It's dark. You feel me? It's dark to be reactionary. It's dark to feel things before you see them. It's dark to not know how to see, period, nigga. Because if you can't see, then nigga, what do you see? Like, it's darkness. So at the end of the day, nigga, it's night. But what I'm saying that to say, okay, I'm still got my ears to the streets because my baby's awake. But anyway, I'm saying that to say, when you bring us out of that dark space, and so we've become open to accepting the paradigm of, I do deserve to be human, and everybody that's human does too. Oh, that is wrong. Oh, I know my self-interest now. This is my self-interest because of this, that, and the third. You feel me? And not only that, but I'm ready to be organized in my self-interest, because being reactionary ain't gonna get niggas nothing, and it's not gonna get nobody nothing. Once we get into that mode, that is this bright light that opens up, because now you have brought us to our conscious mind, and that is painful. What you have to understand is that is painful as fuck. It's painful as fuck to wake up to the realization that you are not in the situation that you are in because of your autonomy. You in the situation that you are in because you are a casualty and you are a commodity. That's hurtful. That burns our skin. It burns our heart. It burns our minds. And yes, we will heal from these burns in community as long as we remain together through this awakening. But we're not going to be able to heal from this if we just scroll online and we see a motherfucker that's like talking all crazy because of what a nigga don't know, and then telling a nigga this is what you should know, this is what you should do, and then leaving that nigga out to burn in the conscious mind. You brought me to my conscious mind and you left me to my own devices, and I don't like it here, and I don't know what to do, and I don't have the tools to do all of these things that you need me to do, that I need me to do, that society needs me to do. So you know what? I'm going to go back to my subconscious mind where I know my way around, and I'm back on my reactionary shit. So as a matter of fact, I'm about to comment on this video, fuck you nigga, and go fuck yourself. And that's how the cycle continues. So basically, this is going to be the end of the video because it's already 15 minutes. I feel like I've been talking for a really long time and my baby just woke up. Possibly I'll make a part 2. But with that being said, if you're on my motherfucking page, you need to subscribe, because my last video got more views than they got subscribers. I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling that at all. So go ahead and subscribe. If you already made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. Like, you be watching, period. And you like what I gotta say? Like, you like this nigga spitting? Because I really do. That's why that brings me to my next point, nigga. I write books. If you think it's shit that I'm talking on here is real nigga shit, wait till you read my books. That's the realest nigga shit you'll ever read in your life. Oh my mama, nigga. So anyway, my name is Lynn. Welcome back to my channel or whatever. My books are gonna be linked in the description box below. My Instagram is too. I don't Photoshop my pictures on Instagram. So what that means is, if you like people that's big across the back, go ahead and like my Instagram and follow me on there too. I don't be on Twitter, but I have a Twitter account. If I get emotional on Twitter, I might be on Twitter, but y'all be pissing me off on Twitter. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all have a lot of discourse about shit that'll make me reactionary in my motherfucking subconscious mind on Twitter, so I don't know about that. But if it's motion on there, count me in. If not, go ahead and just see me on the gram, see me on the tube, and that's what we're gonna make it do what it do. Thank you for coming to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a fuck nigga. If you don't subscribe, I'm just gonna have to assume you a fuck nigga, period. All right, bye.